Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Sidequest Gaming, where we take a look at both old games and new to try and uncover some of those hidden gems that you might want to give a crack for yourself and add to your wish list to try out later. Today we're taking a look at a really unique and interesting title called Enderal Forgotten Stories. Now, this is actually a total conversion mod for Skyrim, and as a result it's completely free. But it's basically a complete package in and of itself. It's a complete game. It's voice acted. It's got its own storyline. It's a full RPG with its own systems, its own skill sets, and its own complete world. It's from the developer SureAI, and it does require Skyrim as a base game to be owned, but once you've got that, this game itself is free. It's very similar in feel intentionally to the original Gothic games, if you've ever played those. And to me, those were games that I absolutely adored, and I loved them. So this is a really interesting prospect for me. We're going to play about half an hour of it today. We're just going to give it a start, try a new campaign, see how we go, and then at the end we're going to have a bit of a chat about our thoughts and feelings about the game. So let's dive right on in and explore Enderal. Love that kind of sunrise set there. Registered one new menu, started a new day in summer. Alright, I have to talk with Daddy. He wants to tell me something important. Okay. Look around. We were on a card. Definitely felt small there, don't we? Like we're not a big character. Interesting little run effect there where it kind of zooms back a bit when we start running. Okay, we've got to find Daddy. Horse. Yeah, we definitely feel like a kid. We're nice and small here. Your stamina is low. Power attacks and jumping drain your stamina. When you are walking instead of running, you can... Okay, so stop running around. I hear. What? Alright, so if I hold shift, I walk. But I guess I could probably muck around with that in the menus, but I don't want to right now. Okay, let's head over here. Follow the path, I'm assuming. Head on up. Let's have a look around. So it's kind of like another busted house down there. Oh, look at the bird go. That's lovely. Alright, up we go. Press E to talk with Dad.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
I really wish it panned up... Oh, there we go. To his face. What is this place? Daddy, where are we? No, I didn't. Let's find out a bit more. What?
Where are we? We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just Mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
No, I didn't.
No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh, well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
It's got a very esoteric feel right now. Like the music, I'm liking it. It's got this like almost dream sequency vibe going on. So let's see what's going on. It's an interesting... Okay. Oh, that was freaky. Did not love that. Did not love that at all. Okay, we have a whole lot of bits of things laid out there. That's a bit spooky. And an elk that is just kind of chopped up onto the ground here. Here we go.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we? What? Now would you look at that? I totally forgot about them. They're dead. Don't you remember? You murdered them back then. Both of them. But hey,
Jesus
no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
Well, that's dark as hell. Wasn't expecting that. Go help Mum with cooking. Oh, don't you remember? You killed them. Good on you, Dad. Yeah, this is spooky. And I don't know whether it's supposed to be, but I swear his eyes look red right now. But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the Maskmen. But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the Maskmen. I'm liking how weird this is. No matter what our choice is, it's one of those.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
Let's try the second version of it.
By the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born.
Jeez.
Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Whew. What a start. For a total conversion mod, that the voice acting, the setup, that was fantastic. And spooky, like, doesn't feel anything like a Skyrim game.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. All of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, a clockwork. Having long stood still, its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Okay, that just feels like a AAA opening to me. Like, that is really well done.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what? Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yes, I love the nostalgia here to the other Morrowind
Seriously,
games.
if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
Did he just say starship? Like, does that imply that there are starships in this game that you can buy with money? That's very interesting. Okay, so blame myself. What makes you think that? I don't know, maybe, but even if I do, what difference does it make? Nonsense, the bastards from the temple killed them, not me, and I know that. Let's ask him. Blame myself,
Well,
what makes you think
there must be a reason that you dream the same thing over and over, mustn't there? I'm no scholar, but maybe these dreams are trying to tell you something. Oh, I don't know.
Nonsense. The bastards from the temple killed them, not me, and I know that.
As determined as ever. I guess you're right. But who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
It's our own fault that the ship is so poorly guarded and we couldn't have afforded the passage for a fee anyway. Me too, but we're going to pay our debt as soon as we've earned some money over there. Oh, sorry, it's not our fault. Let's pay our debt.
We're talking about 500 pennies here.
He liked
Even
it.
if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself. What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Right, so where are we from? Okay. We can be Aeterna, sorry. Aeterna. Native to the swampy continent. So this is just our classic character creation style. We're not going to overthink it. I reckon we're going to go... This guy, I like the idea of being up in the steppes. Nomadic tribe. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Preset skin color. Yeah, sure. Seems fine. Face. Dirt. We can be very dirty or not so dirty. We can have different dirt colors. We can have scars. Yeah, let's give him some. We're a weathered boy. Do we want any tattoos? Nah, we'll take away the tattoos. No tattoo colors. Face. Sure. Let's get to the hair and the beard. Most important part. Must have a beard. Where is the beard? Surely there's beards. Can't have a character creator without beards. That would be problematic. Eyes are fine. Ah, it's down here. Cool. Brows. Sure. Here we are. Hair. What kind of hair do we want? Do we have dreadlocks at all? Yeah, that'll do. And now let's go the We'll go that kind of. Yep, and can we go a massive beard of some description? It's a bit wispy, isn't it? There we go. There we go. Look at us, we're going Viking. That'll do. Step nomad, that is Viking. We are done. Finish and name your character. Yeah, let's do that. Side quest. Done.
Araziel. Right, how could I have forgotten? She was one of the few free people who ever set foot on a ship. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that? Shit. Someone's coming.
Women nowadays just don't want a man to court them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days. Back when I...
Sorry, I can't help it. Loot everything.
Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp! Good. Now, quiet.
Apologies for the darkness.
Here we go. Smells like Vaughtier's balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
Okay. Looks like we're murdering.
Wrong time, wrong place!
Whoop, I can't see anything. Oh, there he is. Okay. Somehow we gotta get down there. I hope I'm hitting the right person. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's serious, so... I'm not sure I love how they set up this battle. It's very, it looks nice, but just the darkness is a problem. We just did some kind of...
Oh man.
Finisher,
That wasn't part
but
of the plan.
could not see it.
Not at all. Oh, what in blazes are we going to do now?
Okay, should we kill them all, turn ourselves in, tie them up and gag them? I mean, maybe we tie them up.
Yes, of course. That makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on, help me search. There must be a rope or something. I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board.
Okay, let's search him, get his clothes.
It just can't ever be easy, can it?
Search him, get his clothes. Okay, really wanting a way to turn on some light down here. Finding it very dark. There's a key there. Now there were those lanterns, so I might pause for a second and I'm going to figure out a... Okay, so I'm back and I've found the rope.
Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant, as are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you, but sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
What the? Oh no! No! What are you doing? Please! Please don't leave! We just wanted to...
Okay. I think he just exploded. So we found the rope, we came back. Definitely a point of contention there is how dark that section was. It was quite challenging, but maybe that's just on my rig.
After we had left Ostin, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us, the war, we just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain. I
don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in there,
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No.
Ooh. Bye, Sirius. Nice to know you.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
We are having a rough day. I like that they've kind of invoked both Morrowind and Skyrim starts. You know, starting on the ship and starting as a prisoner about to get executed. It's quite cool.
Breathe. Tell me, what is time?
To the dead, dreaming anyway.
So many people just talk, and
How
never...
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, team.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm doing.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening.
But then again,
This just isn't happening.
what is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Alright, I was about to say that. Where are we? Okay, this is pretty. This is cool. Looks like we're on some kind of magical island. I can't... Yeah, I can move. Okay, so... What do we got here? Shield stroke. Keeper. Okay. Leave the world between meditating with Y. So we're meditating at the moment, and this is kind of our Level up system. The memories of Sinstrobe teach you the usage of psionics and entropy. Okay, cool. So this is the way we... Okay, we've got one memory point and we can unlock something. So this memory unlock all mage disciplines for you. You receive permanently boosted mana regeneration as well as a talent focus, which lowers the mana cost of all spells by 33 for a period of time. Okay, cool. Wolf blood. So this memory allows you to use wolf blood potions and Chimica as a means of transferring to a werewolf. Okay, loving that that's there right out the gate. Assassination. Okay. Become an assassin. Skill. Okay. I'm saying okay a lot, but this is... I'm feeling this. This is cool. So, a Tempest. Warrior disciplines. Reduces the weight of heavy armor by 10%. Grants you the talent Rage. So, we've got to pick a base one. So, we could go Shield, Barbarian, kind of direction, Mercenary, Blade Dancer. Cool. Okay. So, ooh, Net of Souls. So, this is a Phaz. So, we can create kind of like a Necromancer, really, right? Can be used with every style of playing Warrior, Mage, and Rogue. Cool. I don't know what to do. Oh my god, the choices. I mean, we could go Elemental. I feel like Mage is always more fun, but for the moment I feel like... But I like using the... Like, I like the combat system, so we're gonna go for... We're gonna go a Warrior. Yeah, let's just go a Warrior. Commit to something, make a choice. And... Okay, I don't have any more abilities though, but we are now a Warrior. Let's leave the world by pressing Y. I like the artwork. Okay, not really meditating, we were more knocked out and drowning. Okay, starts with dreams. Love the level design. This is a cool area. Okay, find a way to reach inland, and we've got quite the squall on our hands. Rain is coming down. Okay, so what do we find over here? That definitely looks like a chest we should be able to... No go. Alright. What about the barrel? Nope, but we can take spare parts, coal. Is that a healing potion? Yep, nice. Do we have anything in our inventory? We've got ragged clothes, health potion, scroll of boon. Okay. So nothing particularly here. I don't love the kind of pull-out effect that it does when I run. How it zooms back a bit when I'm running. I guess that's to show that I'm sprinting as opposed to walking. Is there... Not loving that effect, but I'm sure there would be a way to change that in the settings. I always feel like you want to explore the starting area a little bit. I've always been a believer that behind waterfalls are treasure and chests, but not seeing anything over there. What do we got down? Feeling very grey and gloomy. Alright, skeleton. A knife. Perfect. I apologise, the menus are so small. I play this on a rather big screen. So we've got our little dagger. Good looking dagger. Is there anything behind this waterfall? Can we go behind the waterfall? We cannot. Pick a purple flower. It wants me to read the journal about my hero menu. Okay, let's do that. It starts with dreams. Sirius is dead and I am alive. I write these words, but I am not sure if I am understanding them at least one bit. I am on my own. Apparently I had luck. I woke in a valley basin. This has to be Enderal. I am feeling strange, feverish and weak, as well as strong and clear, as if a veil had been in front of my eyes my entire life, for which has now been lifted. I'm also remembering a weird dream which I had before I woke up, especially the words of the veiled woman who subdued Sirius and me on the ship's bow. In the ship's bow. It begins with the dreams. Remember, I need answers, and I can find those most likely on shore. Find a way to reach inland. Alright, let's do this. Inland it is. So, looks like there's a way up here, and possibly... Oh, some more body bits, a bit of money, some potions, a pickaxe. Won't say no to a pickaxe. Assume that means there'll be something we can mine along the way. Alright, up we go. Sticks. Alright. Ooh, that's definitely some kind of cave up there. Let's go around this way. The ruin, just like in the vision. And then there's a tent up here and a whole lot of blood. Okay. Can I get anything from the tent? No. Looks like we're going down and we're following that scary, scary dream into the ruin. Whoa! Did not expect that. Pit rat. Okay. Stab him. Alright. Whoa. Where is he? Where are you? Alright. Pit rat absolutely shocked me there. We got some XP. And we can get some red maples over here. For some reason my control just changed where now its standard is walking and I have to hold shift to run. Probably better. Iron ore. A little bit of coal. Okay, cool. I think we got everything we can from there. Let's head on in. We killed some rats. To the abandoned temple. Off we go. That shocked me there. I didn't see him. I am finding the darkness a bit of a challenge. I do have brightness turned all the way up. I think it might be a setting on my computer itself. But look, let me know in the comments if you experience the same thing. But it is something that I feel you need to tinker with a bit to properly enjoy this game, I reckon, because it does make it a bit hard to navigate. What do we got here? We got mud coral. You are raising your skills with learning books. Okay, that's a learning book. One-handed apprentice. Okay. Another. Okay, let's have a look at that learning book. We got. Where is it? One-handed learning book. And I've used that, so increase one-handed by 1 to 16. Great. Poor fella. Okay, there's this big, spooky-looking door thingy-me-jig. Don't know what's going on there. Interact with the statue. You are missing something to activate the mechanism. Okay. Can I get anything out of there? I cannot. Can't go up. Oh, can I go up there? What's up there? Just, I think they're mushrooms. Okay, nope. What about down here in the water? Something really obvious that I'm missing, I reckon. So we need something to interact here with this mechanism. Looks like it would be a gem. Feels like it would be there, but... What about rune key? There we go. It was on the ground, right in front of me. Once again, that darkness, I think the contrast I'm getting is just not working for me there. But we've put the rune key in, and now we can interact with the stone. What has that done? Something's moving. Oh, hello. Okay. Secret jumpy steps. Let's do it. Wait, was I already on the one I wanted to be on? I think I was. Yeah, cool. They're going up there, so I might as well just jump on there, and then jump from this one to the next one. Done. Ride it on up. Want to know what that big purple eye thing is? Oh, up we go. Cool. Bats, as you'd expect in a cave. On we charge. Okay. Which way, team? I mean, that's glowy. That's spooky. And that's even spookier. I guess glowy to the magic is the way we're going to go. What do we see? Lots of crystals. These are cool. Raise your arcane fever. Drink ambrosia to bring it down. So magic raises fever. Oop. 2% increase. Okay. Pick up. Okay, I see what's going on here. This is like an area for magicians. It's kind of introducing. Whoop. Did not mean to go into third person, but that's good to know we can do that. Okay, I'm now at 10% magic fever. I'm guessing magic fever is not good, but what did we get in the process there? We got another learning book, didn't we? No, we got some a spell tomb of grounding lightning. Okay, let's grab that. And let's see if we can put on our left hand. Oh, we've got a couple of spells by the look of it. Oh, that was that meditation. So that's how we can go to our like level up area. That's Tempest is our rage, I think. And lightning. Shock damage and half as much. Okay, so now we have... Yeah, cool. What's down here? Follow the water. Kind of go a battle mage sort of dude at the moment. Whoop, I keep pressing F, which is taking me to that third person. Apologies. Grab some lockpicks. So I guess this is a bit more of the... I'm guessing it's kind of one kind of class each direction. So this is more the assassin sort of area. Go on to... I'm guessing. Maybe there's like a chest or something to pick lock down here. But I can't see it easily. Let's head on up and go there. We'll just go the straight direction. Let's do that. Okay, down we go. Well, we want to go out there, don't we? But I feel like we must be about to fight something. Given us spells, have leveled up our weapons, like... To rest in Enderal, you need a sleeping place. Hence you need to search for birds. Search for beds. Okay. And arrows? Is that a bow? Was that a bow? I think it was. Let's have a quick rest. Maybe the problems I've been having is the time of the day as well for the darkness. Whoop, we're in the water. Don't think we want to be in the water. Though it is possible. I think we want to go up here. Okay, open the door. Really want to get out into their main world, to be honest. Yeah, oh, okay, another door. Awesome. The corpses and the light, they are gone. That must have been from our little flashback dream. Open abandoned temple. Okay. This machine, why does it seem so familiar? It's pretty cool. I'm really liking the design of some of this kind of architecture and like arcane buildings and areas. What's this? An ice claw. Ice claws permanently increase your carry point. Sorry, your carry weight by eating. We are eating an ice claw. Let's do that. Love it. I really enjoy any consumables that have permanent effects in RPGs. Like, I've always enjoyed that. I like them to be rare. Like, when they're really common, it starts to become... you know, it doesn't have the feeling of impact that it does. But like in original Fallout, for example, the ability to go to the surgeon and spend exorbitant amount of money to increase your stat points, that was a really cool little addition. Where are we trying to go? Are we doing anything down here with the big broken machine? I don't think we are. So how do I get back out of here? Oh, wait, is this a tunnel? We didn't come out this tunnel, did we? I think it is a tunnel. Back into the caves. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but once again trying to get out. Oh, that's looking positive. Water wheels, some description. What's up here? More pickaxes. A mana potion, a spell tome, a valve. We can interact with said valve. I think we just broke that open. And I think we can crawl out under that water wheel. But let's just grab whatever's over here. Another pickaxe, corpse, take human flesh. Delicious. Just what I was after. Here we go. And we're out? No. There's something that can see us though. Oh, that's no good. Right off the bat, and we're fighting a mud elemental. Alright, zap him. Eat mana fungi. Alright, so we are up against it right now. Oh, almost got him. Yeah, you did. Experience points enough to level up. No, not enough, but we want to earn enough. Soul Gem, a psionic push. Yeah, let's learn some spells. Items. Okay, what did we get? We got a few learning books actually. Oh, so you actually have to spend... I didn't read that before. You spend the points on the book to unlock them. Right. That makes a bit of sense. So let's learn these spells. Magic. So we got Boon, which is a heal spell. Well, we should probably do that right now because... Wait a minute. I thought I just equipped that. Did I not equip that? Equip that there. And then Psionic Push. Like Fusro Da, I think. Okay. Ugh, my Arcane Fever is not happy. Let's have a Rancid Mana Potion. Delicious. Search this corpse. Oh, another knife. Yep. And we'll use that mana to heal a bit. Yeah, cool. My fever has worsened. Okay. And let's put back our knife. We should probably hotkey that, but sure. Okay. And I think we are out into the wide world of Enderal. It starts with the dreams. Okay. And here we are. We are out into the wide open world of Enderal. Okay. I think we're going to leave the game there for now. I think I might come back to this game if people are interested. Let me know in the comments below. This is Enderal, so a totally free, total conversion to Skyrim. Now, one thing I will mention before we call the video to a close, it's really important, is that Enderal doesn't use the leveling system of Skyrim. So that's something more akin to Gothic, and it's something that I personally really like, is that you can come across enemies that are way too over-leveled for you in this game, and when you start to become really powerful, from my understanding, I could be wrong about this, but as you level up, lower level enemies stay lower level. So it means you can get that real power fantasy of just, you know, becoming a huge beast and just stomping through certain areas. And it also lets you kind of go to areas that you are under leveled for, get into a really scrappy battle, try and kill something that's just beyond you, and then get the appropriate rewards if you do manage to do that. really intrigued with the storyline. I think they've done a great job of setting up a compelling narrative, compelling world here. So I'm really interested to see how this goes. For now, I'm really interested to see how this goes. That's it for today. Thank you so much for spending the time with me. This is Sidequest Gaming. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as I said, if you do want to see a bit more of this journey through the world of Enderal, put in a comment below. And have a fantastic day. See you in the next one. Bye.